talking. New coupe, take off, cause I know this ain't gon' hand that new suit, yeah, big boss, I'm knowing I ain't here, not a young thing. Double back twice in a row, 3-3, planes all in my home, first street, tell it loud when I make a song, let my brother day. She be all on me like, she need me, I don't need you at all, she believe me, she be mad every time when I really ain't know, got me posted all alone where the slums be, lot of money on the line, what I'm going for, you don't stick with me now, long run, you will see, no cool, take off, continue that they lying if they saying that they seen me, no suit, yeah, big boss, I know you, telling business, I'm a big beat, yeah, talking about you, told her just splash a whole lot of water on me. Why we R-A-C-E, new coupe, take off, cause I know this ain't gon' hand that new suit, yeah, big boss, I'm knowing I ain't here, not a young thing, double back twice in a row, 3-3, planes all in my home, first street, tell it loud when I make a song, let my brother day, Swift, yeah, show her how to get the money, oh, Jimmy Sean, yeah, big ol' pill, tryna get in her heart with no call, chopping it around. Ain't right how you using your tone. May I man right now. Check out how I'm living, I just went and got another. Millions in the bank, got another million flow. 1.3 each, stay added up if you can't count. $250,000 chain, $250,000 car. Wow, I know how to get it in my mama house. $1 million business, I ain't never turning down. Me and Casey, yeah, new coupe. Take off, cause I know this ain't gon' hand that new suit, yeah, big boss, I'm knowing I ain't here, not a young thing, double back twice in a row, 3-3, the planes all in my home, first street, tell it loud when I make a song, let my brother day,
Traigo a bien prendida en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te tupan el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapopón, un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no mato el rucón. Con cadena diamantada que hace juego con sus clavas, siempre carga la lavada al millón. El rucón, su gente ahí estaba, todos las a la tejana. No queda ni oro, repleta la cacha con las más bellas muchachas. Al ruco siempre lo guachan y saga. Dígala, con juegos, no se nada, ya saben aquí quién manda porque traemos a. Bien prendida en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámele a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te tumban el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapapón, un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no mato el rucón. La fiesta no se acaba, se escuchan y algunas son a la voz del rucón. No para de las más caras. Ruque llega el balillón, el ruco es de familia. Versace siempre su envidia, los haters ya no es de envidia, no creen eso de la Biblia. Me gusta andar por la sierra, crecí entre los matorrales y aprendí a sacar las cuentas nomás con tanto costales. Me gusta burlar las leyes. No queda ni vallas, yo no respeta la cacha con las más bellas muchachas. Al truco siempre lo guachan y saca. Dígala, con juegos, no se anda, ya saben aquí quién manda porque estamos bien prendida en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te tupan el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé rucón.
And now let's meet the starting lineup. For the bid. Ding.
And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even keeled. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got LeBron James, Nicholas Claxton out there with Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the two-guard spot. Now, here is James. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Bridges against Porter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's O'Neal. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Screen by O'Neal. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Yes! And a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Porter, the pass to Smith. Now out to Kumpo. Kaminsky, a screen on James. Launches it. Rebound Brooklyn.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Pass to Bridges. Up and over Porter. And too long on the shot. The Rockets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, he had 24 points. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he buries his first look.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their fourth try.
It's Bridges on the wing. Got a piece of it. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The fourth spot held by the Nets.
They had great productivity from their shooters last year. The guys they were counting on to knock down a high percentage of their shots, they did that. And they hope to see those same kinds of numbers this year.
Now here's Porter. His last outing, he had 20. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite. But just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one. Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream, B.A. I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
Second free throw, no good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Pass to O'Neal. It's James on the wing. Over Antetokounmpo. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Nets foul. Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Antetokounmpo against James. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. The 3, Smith. The rebound by Bridges.
2 minutes remaining.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to James. With the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. From 15 feet away. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to O'Neal. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
You know, even when you try to box out Shaq, he's still capable of grabbing the board. He's really just a hard, difficult matchup.
Now here's Smith. It's blocked.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Back to James. Dinwiddie with a screen on Smith. James with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on LeBron James. Well, Clark, last year's Rockets team, very young, but man, they love to run.
They sure do, VA. Second in the league in pace, aggressive offensively. Houston led the league in free throw attempts. But you know what? Even those numbers could not overcome being tops in points allowed. Gave up over 118 per game. That won't get it done.
He's off on the first. Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. He hits the second from the line.
No doubt about it. The Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, and I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
Here's O'Neal, and here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The shot that time not on target. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And here's Porter. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. For three, O'Neal. And so it's Brooklyn leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Mikal Bridges. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Curry in it to one. Dinwiddie, no good. The Rockets trail. Outside Porter. Pass to Smith. Antetokounmpo with it. Count that bucket.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
It's Bridges on the wing. Screen by O'Neal. And he lobs it up top. And here comes the break. Here's Smith. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. To the paint. Here's Claxton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Kaminsky, high post, to the middle. James against Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Kaminsky, a screen on Bridges. Here's Porter. Tipped. They recover it. Dinwiddie against Porter. Pass to Bridges. Here's O'Neal. James inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Count it. Good. James has got 6.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
You know, the size of Abdul-Jabbar typically overwhelms defenses, especially when he's operating close to the rim, forcing them to act as he draws the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
A towering presence on both ends. Abdul-Jabbar is also known for his unblockable and most unique sky hook. Such an impactful, unique big man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. The Nets with a lead. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. He drops it from range. Dinwiddie's got 5 points.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. Kaminsky is screen on Bridges. And here's Porter outside. The Rockets again can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 10-1 run.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
Now here's Porter. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The Rockets with another miss. The Nets have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A. controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Houston Rockets.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. Good on the second one. Brooklyn with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. From downtown. And the Nets miss again.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Over to the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Drops it in from 14 feet away. He has 6.
Such a gifted scorer, perhaps the greatest scorer of all time, Abdul-Jabbar, showing you he's got some touch from the mid-range, too.
Dinwiddie with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And there's James from the arc. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Brooklyn with the board. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James, a screen on Smith. Out to James, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kaminsky.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
There's 18 seconds left in the second. Down low, 4 on the clock.
Yeah, improving his defense over time. Frank Kaminsky, when he's active and engaged, he can be bothersome defensively.
And so it's Brooklyn going into the break up 12. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Some exciting games in store for us. Shaq, rate your level of excitement on a scale from 1 to 1,000,000.
I'm going to go with 900,000, 800,000, 750,000.
Final answer? Okay. Incorrect.
Well, I'm glad you didn't ask me.
Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the Houston Rockets.
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've got Smith. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Kevin Porter. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Stephen Silas. Now here's Dinwiddie. Shots blocked.
Got to be aware of where Kareem is now. He's an intimidating, effective presence protecting the rim.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
At the line for 2.
First one falls. And he can't hit the second. And the Nets shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Pass to Claxton. Now James. He's guarded by Kaminsky. And that one's good. James has got 8 points.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Smith outside. Picked by Kaminsky. A little mid-range shot is up. That one rolls around and rims out.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's O'Neal. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
James against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Porter. James with a steal. And he's going for the oop here. To the inside, Abdul-Jabbar. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Give him 8.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar isn't easily going to be thrown off by a little contact. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Up top, Kaminsky. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. The 3, Smith. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists in the game. James against Antetokounmpo. Dinwiddie outside. It's tipped. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. James with the ball, guarded by Antetokounmpo.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. On the wing, Porter. Kaminsky is screen on Bridges. The 3, Smith. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Dinwiddie. Can't hit that one. And Houston will come the other way.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Pass to Kaminsky. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And Kaminsky gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Kaminsky's got his second basket of the game. Now, here is James. He's got 11. Floats one up. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Now, here is James. Inside. A shot to stop the drought. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Porter's shot is off.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Looking to end this cold spell. Up and over Smith. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Lets it go from 11. Got a hand on it.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Just get it anywhere in Shaq's vicinity, and he's going to finish it off. I love seeing him hammer home the alley-oop.
And so it's Brooklyn. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Nicholas Claxton out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's LeBron James, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Down low. And it's rejected. And they'll get another chance. Yes, it's good. The Rockets trail. Outside Porter. Now out of the Kumpo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And when Kareem's got it going like this, just let him go to work. Feed the beast and let him eat.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to O'Neal. Second chance shot. Deflected. Dinwiddie against Porter. Pass to Smith. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Nets. O'Neal's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Porter finds Smith. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Getting to the line a lot. Kareem, adept at forcing and drawing fouls.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to James. Shoots. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Houston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Porter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. When you look at Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he provides versatility out of the backcourt.
Bringing value as both a scorer and playmaker. BA. KPJ is not your traditional 1 or 2. I think he's more of a combo guard skill set, and his athleticism makes him an X factor. He's very comfortable with or without the ball.
He misses the free throw.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Dinwiddie against Porter. Bridges outside. Pass to James. Screen by O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive board.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
A nice shot by Smith.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Dinwiddie passes to James. To stop the drought. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James' pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from James.
Word has it that LeBron spends over $1 million keeping his body in shape. I think that's a big reason why he's been able to enjoy such a long career, making that kind of investment into the tool of his trade.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the paint. Porter against Bridges. Pass to O'Neal. And there's James from the arc. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
The Nets with a lead. Bridges outside to the middle. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
With the ball near the basket, I don't know if there's ever been a player more unstoppable than Shaquille.
Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Hey, everybody knows Shaq is a fun guy off the court, but when he puts on that jersey, playtime is over. He takes winning very seriously.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
Now, here is James. And the Nets miss again.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point, you have to start making these.
1:41 left to play in the fourth. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. It really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
The line for Houston. Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line, shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, foul shots aren't Giannis' strong suit, but here's his chance to show up the haters. It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Porter. Kaminsky with it. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's guarded by Bridges. Again, Houston.
And that is a gigantic shot from Abdul-Jabbar. This guy does not shy away from the spotlight at all.
Here's James. To the inside. Picked it out of midair. Here's Porter. Pass to Kaminsky. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. With the fadeaway. The shot comes out. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Now James.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Timeout call. Houston. They're down by 1. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Antetokounmpo against James. Now Antetokounmpo. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's off.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We leave you now with our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'm stressed. Everybody got their hand out asking me, but do anybody care that I'm stressed? Don't know what I'm going through, man. Do anybody care? Do anybody care that life, everybody go through that, but it's a lesson in it all. You gotta grow through that. I was down bad and broke, but I wrote through that. Thought my problems would go away if I could blow through rap. The whole kind of stress, I wouldn't want my worst enemy to go through that. My cousin, I wish I had a chance to tell it, don't do that. Don't understand depression is real. People stressing about real life, you stressing your bills. Not too long after my cousin, I never told nobody, but I lost a son myself. Imagine in the hospital holding your baby, and he looked just like you. You trying to keep him going crazy. That's my word. That's why for all that I keep bottled in. I'm stressed. I'm stressed too, homie. Most of my homies, the rest of them. Do anybody care that I'm stressed? I don't come around, so I guess it's out of sight, out of mind. But do anybody care that I'm stressed? Everybody got their hand out asking me, but do anybody care that I'm stressed? Don't know what I'm going through, man. Do anybody care? Do anybody care that I'm stressed? 10 months old, I was in the stomach, like a balloon. On my stomach, cause well, not a day go by around. Thought I was helping with the pain, but I'm just getting sicker. The sickness. How many people gonna admit that they? Cause I'm stressed. I'm stressed cause I'm depressed. Depressed cause I'm just tired of this. They like, why you stressed, boy, you blessed. They don't know about the nights when I can't even get rest. Sleep. While I pace, crying in the mirror every time I look at my face. You only knew what it took, what it takes. You only care what I put in my safe. But do anybody care that I'm stressed? I'm stressed too, homie. Most of my homies, the rest of them. Do anybody care that I'm stressed? I don't come around, so I guess it's out of sight, out of mind. But do anybody care that I'm stressed? Everybody got their hand out asking me, but do anybody care that I'm stressed? Don't know what I'm going through, man. Do anybody care? Do anybody care that I'm stressed?
Do you know what it feels like to be alone? Where the world counts you out, that you start counting yourself out. You can't even look at yourself in the mirror because you think that you're a loser because everybody else seen you lost. They seen you fall. They watch you. Everybody watch you. They walk by you. They want to help you give back up. You was all alone. You was in a dark place. But one day that spark kicked in you. And you said, you know what? You got that old feeling that when you was a winner, when you was winning, when everybody said they love you, but you was still by yourself. You was by yourself them nights in the gym. You was by yourself them nights on the... And you said, I'm gonna come back. And that's what you did. You came back. But it was that moment when the world said, I don't want to be around you. I don't know you. You're not popular. You're not a winner. I don't got time to be waiting for you to win again. You came alive. That was the motivation that pushed you to come back. And now you're back. Now you're back at 100. And everybody know your name again. But you know what? You're not bitter. You're not mad. You're back. You're back. You're back.
Times do I gotta prove? I'm one of them guys that will never lose. Look in the sky and you see how we move. I done got tired of teaching in school. Retired from thinking you thinking the same way I'm thinking. Was I out the tunnel and back to the crib to go straight to a safe? And as long as the link is you think real dope boy, all white Nike Airs or a fresh pair of beats. With a in the spot city looking for a job, told him watch for them beats. I can't put the crib in my name, cause everything in that. And plus it's a few. Throw the money up. Went from a G-Shock to a paddock. I'm coming up thinking them nights. All I ate was a honey bun. It was so dark, but I knew that the sun would come. Nobody like me, I'm one-on-one. Your dog keep barking, we might have to muscle him. If I don't leave with them, I did not come with them. Check out the school, boy, look like we run again. I'm at the golf and sitting so close to the game. I might just talk to D-Rose on my foot. I might just trip up the rep. You on the net talking about goals. I've been through the fire. I had to take off my socks and step over cold to sit in this rose. Claiming ain't working, some of them just slow. That means sometimes some cold. We knocking these down, see that we in the game. Them it's out of bounds. Have you tip when we ride around? I ain't have it before, but they see I got it now. Helicopters get. You can't swim in that water, you probably ain't no more posting in lobbies now. Cause we pull up in Maseratis now. Gone. Real dope boy, all white Nike Airs or a fresh pair of beats. With a in the spot city looking for a job, told him watch for them beats. I can't put the crib in my name, cause everything in that. And plus it's a few. We knocking these down, see that we in the game. Them that's out of bounds. Heavy tip when we ride around. I ain't have it before, but they see I got it now. Helicopters get. You can't swim in that water, you probably. Ain't no more posting in lobbies now. Cause we pull up in Maseratis now. Or we might pull up in the Maybachs. With a 6 braids, got them straight. Take that. Y'all play the kitchen like Ajax. Bought a new Benchy like 8 racks. Local do that straight facts. Covered out, so I ride with a. Yeah. Real dope boy, all white Nike Airs and a brand new. In the spot, look him now. I told him he should watch through the wind. He don't want nothing but. I bet you that change up the temp. With a. Came with a. Can't erase nothing I did, cause I ain't write this with no pencil. Play tough until they really get. Woke up in a cold sweat. In a rental, nervous like the first day of school. Worst come to worst, play it cool. Already did the worst we could do. Real dope boy, all white Nike Airs or a fresh pair of beats. With a in the spot, city looking for a job, told him watch for them beats. I can't put the crib in my name, cause everything in that. And plus it's a feat.
Just what you wanted, so don't leave me drowning. Don't let me down. Don't hold it back like that. Just pull me closer, baby. Let's make the most of this before it's over.
Don't feel as good as it looks. I'm gonna keep it real with you. what you coming. This ain't my story about rags to riches, more about how I mastered physics. In the game, I used to train like Rocky, catch it. I was nice, but they was right when they told me that rapper business. I had 10 bands in my stash when I passed over $500,000. Come easy, no good, don't be surprised I'll last you. It's like they put out a smash, then they gone in a flash, admit it. And then they make tracks and disses like that's gonna add up the digits. They showing fake racks and pictures like that's gonna attract it. That was really me. I ain't have to act and conflicted. Only difference is I'm living, and I would've one of who knew that after. And I still be casual, spending $1 million plus annual income. So here's my manual, then some. And this east side still in me, my ability to turn words to imagery. Probably the reason they gon' remember me. Figure we walk this tightrope with a feline's agility. Did so much to me, I could never live civilly. I can never without checking my mirrors visually. Come with that energy, cause gon' always stick with me. They wanna know what I brought to Griselda. I say validity. They asking what work I put in. I'm like, what didn't we? Problems, then I correct through the obstacles I progress. Illogical for them to feel they responsible for our success. Besides Kanye West, tell me who else I gotta respect. Cause I'm kinda perplexed. It's about time that I got my respect. It's the Butcher. Let's go.
About time that I got my respect, it's the Butcher. Yeah. Cold world. Griselda. You know what I mean? You know what it is? When I show up, I'm on 10, not 9. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring. God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying. The real one's here, the young boy that walked with lions around the outlines of chalk with a lion. Of course I'm trying to revive a sport that's dying, but the in the bars that y'all relying got these nerves thinking that you Zion, but that just mean I ain't as comfortable as y'all with lying, stretching the truth. No, I never stress in a booth. They feel the pressure, me, I feel like I just left a masseuse. Effortless, how I'm skating on these records is proof. I put your favorite rapper. Cold world, the heat of blast to your speaker. He the last of Mohicans, no weaklings last in my sneakers. Want me on the song, he gon' see the wrath of the. I'm probably gon' go to Jesus asked for a feature. Don't need a. Some see the glass is empty. I see a glass collecting his bread and mass like he a Catholic preacher. Just to count it cash, you might need a calculus teacher. Eureka, Einstein on the brink of the theory of relativity. Really, no MC equal. Feel me, co-pin be lethal, crip like.
Oh, say does.
Welcome, sports fan. Thanks for joining us. It's the well, we're used to seeing a lot of player movement in the offseason. So how long do you think it takes, Doris, for a reconstructed team to get together and find that mesh point?
Kevin, that is not an answer we will know. A season has to play out. Look back to the Boston Celtics, who were 20-21 at one point before going on to the NBA Finals. Chemistry, how you're going to play, new faces, all of these things have to find a way to come together.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Chamberlain is out there with Plumlee, and it's LeBron in at the point guard. Now, here is George. That's tipped.
I think this is the next step for Markkanen, right? The ability to improve your defense and become a real factor. Send it back.
The pass to Sexton. Back to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Will Chamberlain picks one up. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
The first free throw is good.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
And Markkanen drops them both. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
George, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Leonard with the steal. George up top. Defended by Sexton. James wide open. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Pass to O'Neal. Over Chamberlain. O'Neal misses. The Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Leonard. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
It's scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Poked away. Sexton kicks to KD. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. And O'Neal gets it to go.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Outside Leonard. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Chamberlain with a screen on Durant. And it's blocked. A 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Leonard. Passes to James. LeBron is doubled. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
LeBron has made himself a deadly shooter. You can't fault the D for being a little too aggressive on his shot fakes.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And the first one drops. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
I think, guys, the pursuit of greatness is what distinguishes LeBron James. Make no mistake, he wants to be considered the GOAT, the greatest of all time when it's all said and done.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Leonard. And here is LeBron. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by LeBron.
This guy knows where everyone is at all times. LeBron James makes the spectacular assist routine.
Now, here's Sexton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No good from Durant.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And the pass to George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Is on Colin Sexton.
You see, Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. free throw good from George.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
That one drops. He ties it up. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Jazz. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Shaq with a screen on George. And they'll get another chance.
Man, that's a big-time fearless move from Colin Sexton. Put it home, young sir.
Outside, George. To the middle, here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got his second basket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
To the inside, and stolen by Chamberlain. Here's George. Good work there as it goes.
Well, that's about strength from Paul George. You touch the paint, he will finish.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Sexton the pass to O'Neal. Shaq with the screen. Sexton against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Durant. A 3-ball. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Six seconds left here in the first quarter. Leonard from deep three-point land. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers ahead. They lead by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
The Clippers in the lead. Sexton is out there with Durant. Then it's Lowry Markkanen. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. That's the group right now for Utah. O'Neal against Chamberlain. Kicks it to Leonard. Puts up a 3. He's off on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Sexton. Paul George making his last shot. Sexton the pass to Durant. Inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. An intentional foul. Replay review. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Now Sexton. Paul George missing from long range.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there.
The three from LeBron. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, I thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Free throw good, LeBron. And Doris, one of the Jazz games you called last year was pretty special. It was the first all-female broadcast team in NBA history.
And one of the best parts for me, Kev, was there were a variety of women in roles that will never be seen on the camera. So tape, graphics, audio, operations, each and every one of them, just like the 3 broadcasters who were calling the game, have been in their position at some point where the only person in the room was of your gender, just like yourself. So it's unique that the entire broadcast was filled with...
Guys, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Shaq with a screen on James. To the wing on the left. Pass to Sexton. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Leonard. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
The Jazz again can't hit it. Clippers leading by 4. On the wing, James. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Chamberlain's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Passes it to O'Neal. Over Plumlee. That's good from Shaq on the assist from Clarkson. Shaq's got 10 points in the game.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
George with no one around. Buries it from 3-point range. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. Down low. A nice shot by Shaq. 12 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
In the first round, 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play here in the half. Right side, Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories right there about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
That free throw good from Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has turned himself into an offensive force. He's a 3-level scorer, but I think you have to admire the fact that this guy is as versatile as it gets on the defensive end. He could guard 1 through 5 if necessary.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Leonard draws the double, and here's James outside. And the three ball is good. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter.
Over the course of his career, LeBron James has become a knockdown three-point shooter. You need him to stretch the defense? Oh, yeah, he can do that, too.
And it's good, 2 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
44 seconds left in the first half. Offline with his 3. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
George double-teamed, lays it up and banks it in. George has got 11.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Clarkson looking for an opening, and the dunk by O'Neal.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
LeBron outside. Chamberlain a screen, and there's the pass to Leonard. And here's George for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half. This has been a fantastic matchup tonight.
Oh, yes. Nothing like the matchup I saw here during the first half. That was a blowout.
And what was that?
Shaq versus the buffet.
Oh, that's one-sided. And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Clippers.
This is what happens when you go right at the defense. Love the aggressive approach. It's certainly getting them to the line.
Yep, they call it a charity stripe for a reason. Hey, don't look at me. I know what I said.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Chamberlain. And it's LeBron in at the point. Sexton dishes to KD. There's the 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
Great open look there. Leonard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
George looking over the floor. Pass to James. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
One shot.
Jazz trail by 13. Now here's Sexton over George, and it's sent back by George. From deep, James. The rebound by the Jazz. Shaq's got 8 rebounds in this game. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts. So adept at finding ways to get to the line.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
LeBron James at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Clippers third.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Sexton against George. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Durant against Plumlee. Outside Leonard from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Shaq's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. From the top of the key, and it's James missing. Jazz trail by 15. Pass to Sexton. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's O'Neal, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Leonard. It's deflected. Markkanen against James. They need this. And the nice bucket inside for Markkanen.
Get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
James, the pass to Chamberlain. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's George. Leonard looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Markkanen. Sexton against LeBron. Sexton the pass to O'Neal. Outside Durant. Lets it go with the 3. He can't get that one. And the Clippers will come the other way.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Shaq down low. Guarded by Chamberlain. And O'Neal gets it to go. Shaq's got 16 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
James against Durant. Nice shot by James. James has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
KD passes to O'Neal. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
To the paint, Durant with the steal. The feed to Sexton. And there it is for him.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
James looking it over. It's blocked by Shaq. Chamberlain against KD. Passes it to Sexton. He kicks it to O'Neal. And he drops it in from the low post. 18 points for him.
I couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
Chamberlain with a screen on Durant. And a deep 3 from James. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the LA Clippers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Clarkson, who's out there with Durant. Markkanen is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. That's the group right now for Utah. He lobs it up, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And he sinks the second. And Utah has possession. A 12-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Back to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
The pass to Chamberlain. He dishes it to James. Utah with the rebound. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. KD's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 10. LeBron outside. Over Markkanen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. No luck that time either.
And really, things were bound to balance out eventually. He's been money at the line before that trip.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
George against Clarkson. George, no good.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Markkanen finds Clarkson. Back to Markkanen. Second shot opportunity. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Shaq.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Here's James. Chamberlain trying to get open. And again, unable to change momentum here. Shaq with it. Now guarded by Plumlee.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Clippers foul. Paul George. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Utah, Shaquille O'Neal. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the Clippers call time here.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. Leonard kicks to Plumlee. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The three from George. The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Shaq. Back to Durant. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Clarkson against George. They could use a bucket. Trains the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, not only prolific from 3, but efficient from 3. Paul George, nicely done.
Down low. In close. Chamberlain with the block. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's James. Takes it out to Leonard. Off target from 3-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That shot wide open.
Okay, Mr. Markkanen coming through in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
George passes to Leonard. Pass to LeBron. Plumlee sets the pick for James. To the inside. Chamberlain trying to get open. And it's Plumlee that time on the assist by James. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 5. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter. Sexton, he's checked in for Clarkson. Leonard against Durant. Here's O'Neal, and he uses the glass on the layup. Shaq's got 10 points in just the second half.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Jazz trail by 3. KD looking around. O'Neal against Chamberlain. Makes it off the glass. Shaq's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Sit out to Markkanen. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's George. Now Sexton. Passes it to KD. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 2. 36 seconds left in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
36 seconds left in the game. Chamberlain with a screen on Markkanen. Leonard. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And the Jazz call time here. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Leonard against Durant. Shot clock at 5. Missed.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Count it.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments moments. He relishes these moments.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your...
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David.
Yeah, let's take a modern day stroll. Whoa, this is the modern day. Last time I checked, we were running the globe. I'm about to go figure 4. 2 not 2 times, it's a at the door. 2 times. Somebody blowing up, little mama phone, little Jack, come get your. They going dance on the forget. You know that you can't even. The way that we spinning, going tabs on the kid. She wanna pop a G6. Till 6. I make a movie. I'm going Michael Bay, Huncho the Sensei. The way that I'm moving, we going motorcade, move the tactical way. I need the this way. Somebody this way. She get the that way. You don't got the answers like sway. I'm coolin'. I'm in the coupe with the top and I'm waving the wave. Switch it, go dooley. With a play with a mind and a. It look like Chattahoochee. We not the Fugees. I go fool it if I try the 3 Stooges. Yeah, word around town. Heard you get around. Get the from round. You ain't even from the town.
Take off. Where the kid came from? When she see the done, the robber came red like a plum. The street like the sun. I got a ride with a in the passenger seat. Like she got a look at the charm. Rainbow Daytona, I like a charm to arm. That is born. Oh, that's your man, come get her, can't help it, she gone. Count up a bad, but no, it ain't torn. If it ain't my money, I think it's annoying. Hop in the road with no key and I storm. BB the belt and I BB the arm. Hop on the PJ, go visit the farm. Ain't going out there, whatever you want. Put that little boy, come I'm on the ground. I know some got rich off digits of Apple iPhone. So that don't I get felt like a drone. You won't leave me alone. Cap of the bones, the wallet is chrome. They say that the op, but loving the song. Eat up the when they come around and then go and put everything we got on. If I got a plate, you know that he ate. On 2 bless, so one thing I can't do is hate. I like what you're doing, just humble yourself. And know we the ones that open the gate.
Yeah, word around town. Heard you get around. Get the from round. You ain't even from the town.
Big body years, fast and the furious. Gripping my watch the rear of the mirror. Put gas on my neck on the leer, I'm superior. 250 each year, what you say I can't hear. My prices, they lower than Sears. Beat it up by the gear. Dropped out of school cause I didn't want to hear. I was thinking about making an M every period. Got my off the block. 17 hot trying to plot on the guap. They had to go and get a knot. I was on the block, ain't knowing about a yacht. Out on my watch. Got baby cake in your Birkin, why not? Bought that, fell in love when I beat him in dough. We beat him in clothes. We beat him in Lambos in a row. Hold up my wrist, it got rocks like hoes. Just buzz on my kids, don't talk no more. My roller got skitters, you taste the rainbow. Keep down the dope, Curtis blow. Put the load on the knob and it go. Bad, but got nothing to give. I'm a dad in this industry, I got some kids. She wanna me, I know I can see it. Chip for some clock. I had her drop on the up and we slid. I don't be my dog, that's the wig. Make the money 8 ways, I'm a squid. He tellin', he yellin', he work with the.
Yeah, word around town. Heard you get around. Get the from round. You ain't even from the town.
Yeah, ain't no debating it, ain't no complaining or faking it. I'm on one. Don't make me spin on all you. Through my music, is you stupid? Don't make a I'm have to call her, come use it. I got a lot of power and I let her abuse it. You lying through your teeth like your words a toothpick. Tupac rolling in his grave. Me and you ain't the same, I'm on a whole nother page. Like the came, I'm in a whole nother lane. I'm going off the brain. This think he fly, I'm off the plane. I look at his like, oh, what a shame. Make him, hey, let him. Do you hear what I'm saying? Better stay out my way, better stay out my range. And I don't mean the truck, boy, they coming with the slide. They playing with the slide. With the slide. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. I catch a hating by his toe, make him tick tap like he tap. Weekend, that's the that be talking no do. They running around, they only ducked up goose. They riding the wave, I'm about to cruise ship. They say they won't beef until you take them to roof, Chris. Can I get a prime cut bone in a little water? Cause I'm hoarse. These parts. More beef, more beef, more beef. Walk down in your streets, your streets, your streets. Catch around northwest, southeast, northeast. On God, on my mama, on my daughter, on me. Get in my way, on my range, get the whole. Slide. They playing with the slide. With the slide. Hey, keep it running. Slide. Keep it going. Slide. Slide. Yeah. Slide.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, or yawning or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. They tried to me, want me hot. I won't be hot. I run and hit the corner hot. I'm headed for the border hot. Mix the with water hot. To my auntie hot. Hungary, I can't be hot. So I to my family, I hope they don't like they tryna win a Grammy. I hope it ain't an act like they tryna win an Emmy. I'm tryna get a nut, so I'm moving like I'm Sandy. I'm living underwater, I don't know how I can't breathe. Maybe it's the scuba dive air tank. Maybe it's to do it when they say I can't. Maybe it's the is what they say I ain't. But either way, I ain't taking that bait.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping or yawning or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is
really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer, cold when the wind blows, cold like December. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be cold anyway.
The block's definition of hot, I be a simile. I know the definition of op, that be the enemy. I seen a lot of brothers get, God forbid, and get locked, cause they ain't tending me. Diaz, buenos dias to senoritas. By the kiosk for fly Adidas, forever eating la comida. We lurking just to catch you lacking, like we on cheaters. Free us, rip us, long live us. We try to grab the plate of what the won't give us. Most of mine never had a Thanksgiving, so instead of giving thanks, man, taking what's given. You know what it is at the city. Girl, free to if you don't wear wide. When it comes to paper, that's that I require. When it comes to power, that's that I desire. For real.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping or yawning or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is
really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer, cold when the wind blows, cold like December.
I'm the boy. Who is you? SOB the gang, y'all ain't with my crew. Day ones only, I don't really with new. Stop acting like a white crowd. Won't stop. Allergic to a snake, they like, boy, stop dabbing. These on my head won't stop. Be cautious. Shout out to T.O. All white buffs. OMG, think I'm Debo. Bro got that then a Pico. Too like Michael and Tito. Make them give it up. Now I'm playing, keep your will. Vallejo, California, where them youngest, they be quick to ruthless. We don't really, I don't got no feelings, I'ma laugh. Ain't no giving, circle got small. I don't really like to trust. Shout out all my SOB, it's just us. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB. We be ballin' Calvin Cambridge. Speaking on my name, I'ma laugh, get your bands up. Brody go broke, it ain't pick my mans up. My dandruff, all talk, LOL, they just playin' tough. I'm that, see me, young wild, they can't tame us. Brody keep us, where we go, it be dangerous. To a taper, these Cartiers, so please don't touch me. Better watch your, if not she. Out of space, they like these so ugly. I'm running to the chips like casino money. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB. We be ballin' Calvin Cambridge. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB. Ballin' Calvin Cambridge.
My nail tech knows how to keep a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but you... I look like I've been getting money, Hariki. You smell me?
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd, and tonight's no different. Confident players coming through the tunnel early. And so it begins, a brand new season, Richard. What are some of your headlines?
I think we're going to see less small ball. I think we're getting back to a little bit more of a physical game. We're kind of seeing the reemergence of the dominant big man. Not just the big man, the dominant big man. And I expect that to continue.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. They've got Johnson, Devin Vassell out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's O'Neal in at the center position, filling out the middle. James can't get it to go.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Bryant outside. Screen by O'Neal. Lets it fly. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Bryant's got 5 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to James. Lopez, the screen on Bryant, and there's James from the arc. On target from range.
We talk about it a lot, how consistent James has become from range over a full season.
Antetokounmpo against Bryant. O'Neal on the wing. Rebounded by Lopez.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Johnson with it. Middleton covering. Bryant in the high post. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
2 shots, shoot 2.
Free throw good. Bryant. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
James, outside. Pass to Lopez. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Intercepted. Vassell with it. Up top, Bryant. Back to Vassell. Now Johnson. Takes a 3. Goes back up. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Collins. Now here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. The Spurs have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Left side, Johnson. Bryant outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on LeBron James.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Bryant. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
At the line for Milwaukee, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. He does not get the second one. Here's Antetokounmpo. Well, it is only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
The reach of Giannis really helps out here, allowing him to beat out the defense and win a second chance shot.
San Antonio again missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Middleton passes to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. For 3, James. Vassell with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
We're seeing some rapid improvement from Devin Vassell. His numbers are ticking up year over year, and that's across most categories.
Kicks it out to Middleton. There's the 3. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Collins outside. Bryant in the high post. Over Antetokounmpo. Bryant, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. And there's James from the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Bryant. San Antonio again missing. And here are the Bucks now. They're on a 16-6 run. James passes to Antetokounmpo. Middleton from the outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks ahead, leading by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks. Milwaukee in the lead. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Keldon Johnson out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Kobe Bryant. And it's O'Neal in at the center position.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Vassell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it feels like Middleton can shoot from anywhere, but he's especially deadly from the corner.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Bryant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. James against Bryant. James can't get it to go. San Antonio trailing here. Lets it fly from 18. Antetokounmpo with the block. James with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo with it. Shoots over Bryant. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Lopez. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket on the night. Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Up top, Vassell. On the wing, Bryant launches a three, and that's his fourth bucket in 9 attempts.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez in the post. Collins there. Here's Middleton. Misses off the left iron. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And here's Vassell. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Bryant. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Back to James. 5 on the clock. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Now, nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Both free throws good from James. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing this up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously, the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, you know, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
James against Vassell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Collins outside. Here's O'Neal. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
James goes in, and it's blocked by Collins. And he gets it back. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Johnson. 1:25 left to play in the second quarter. O'Neal misses.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
James outside. Lopez, the screen on Bryant. Pass to Lopez. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Bryant against James. Vassell outside. Screen by O'Neal. Vassell can't get it to go.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points this quarter.
Using his size to his advantage. Giannis is a handful to deal with close to the rim.
Pass to Bryant. Here's O'Neal. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Lopez. Covered by Johnson. The 3, James buries it from 3. James has got 13.
The 3-point shot LeBron has added to his game over the last few years. Well, look, like the guy needed any more help.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Tremendous job finding the big dudes and letting them work. Great physicality, and it ain't all about the 3-ball, is it, big fella?
Nope, elbows are on the way.
And now, let's focus on a couple of guys who have been getting it done in the first half.
These two have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those battering rams you see on the nature documentaries. No one is given an inch.
Wait, since when do you watch nature docs?
I am nature docs.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Milwaukee has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Chris Middleton is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Brook Lopez. And that's the group for Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half.
concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, LeBron James.
What's up?
Shooting one.
Now Vassell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Collins outside. From outside, off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. James with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Excellent D there from Collins. Well, San Antonio's shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by the Bucks.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And slam dunk by James.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Knocks it loose. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Middleton. Double team on James. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Collins outside. Now Bryant. The layup off target.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Oh, there's the alley. Vassell against Middleton. Vassell outside. And here's Bryant outside. He's off on that one. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Great find by Bron using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
And the Spurs call time here. So it's San Antonio now, searching for that first bucket here in the third. Collins with a screen on Middleton. 6 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. O'Neal, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker. When the Spurs traded Kawhi to the Raptors in 2018, they got back DeMar DeRozan, Jakob Poeltl, and the 29th pick in the 2019 draft. That pick was Keldon Johnson.
And that one's good. Middleton.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to O'Neal. From deep, Johnson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. O'Neal's gotten 4 this quarter.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. And he knocks down the first one. You know, with Johnson, he's already managed to exceed expectations, Richard.
An accurate three-point shooter who can play the 3 or the 4, Johnson continues to improve as a scorer off the dribble. He also knows how to use that big body and strength on the interior.
And Lopez drops them both.
You know, Brook Lopez has consistently evolved as a player, adding layer after layer to his game and making himself a threat on both ends.
Collins passes to Bryant. That shot is off. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. The Spurs have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. O'Neal on the wing. It's deflected, and he recovers it.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Shaquille O'Neal at the line for 2.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. 1:16 left in the third. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. It's Middleton on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Johnson. Vassell with it. Now here's Bryant. 15 points in the game.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
James passes to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. James against Vassell. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. The 3 is up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Bucks on top, running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Spurs, Zach Collins out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Kobe Bryant. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And out of bounds, the Bucks will take it. Milwaukee has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Fade away. The shot's good. James has got 20 points.
You gotta appreciate LeBron's shot selection. He looks to take high percentage shots whenever he can.
Vassell outside. O'Neal on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The